first guest received rave reviews for performance in the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Also an award-winning stand-up. He's headlining the Roxy here in Los Angeles through Sunday. You can also catch him at the Montreal Just for Laughs Festival, July 16th through the 19th. Please welcome Russell Brand. Good to see you again.
Well, it's lovely to be here, Jay.
We enjoy having you. And happy belated birthday, by the way.
Thank you, thank you. I've continued to live for another year.
Yes. Well, that's good.
It's always nice, isn't it, to avoid death?
I think death should be avoided at all costs.
As soon as death turns up, there's very little left to do.
Yeah, just really, there's almost nothing left to do.
Your quality of life immediately plummets.
That's right. But then you have no more worries.
That I suppose is like, sometimes if you're feeling quite lazy, say you just sat about doing nothing, you think, oh, I like doing nothing, I don't really want to go out, perhaps you've got to do some gardening, I don't know what your lifestyle is, you know, then you sort of think, well, death, at least there will be, you won't have a lot on. Yeah. You know.
That's it. Actually, gardening would be death for me.
Right.
I'm not a big gardener. Are you a gardener? Do you like to garden?
Not unless that's some dreadful euphemism, you cheeky monkey.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it means nothing other than gardening. Now, so what did you do? On your birthday, so you decided, and I'm glad you decided not to die, because we would have had to fill a spot. So
thank you.
Okay, so...
But have given your book a hell of an headache.
Exactly. So it's your birthday, what do you do? Do you sit quietly at home, or do you throw a huge party? Do you celebrate? What do you do? What did you do on your birthday?
My mother was over, so I spent some time with her, of course.
Okay. All right.
Just looked at her for a while, tried not to worry her. She's been through enough, poor cow.
Yes. And a lovely woman, your mom.
She is a lovely woman. She's very flattered by the bouquet of flowers you gave her before the show.
Well, she's a lovely woman, that's right.
Well, the thing is, she's quite hormonal. Now she's developed an attachment to you.
Really? Wow.
It's your
now, would that bother, if I was a single man and I was dating your mother, would that bother you?
I think you'd be a fine father figure.
Really?
After all, you are one of the patriarchs of this great nation.
Well, thank you very much. Well, let me ask you about that. Do you get... When men express an interest in your mother, do you find yourself being very protective?
Angry.
Oh, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You see, that's exactly.
I think they might not be good enough for her.
That's what I'm saying.
What if they just want to feed me gruel and pack me off to my room? No, I wouldn't like that.
No.
You'd be a different story, though, with your twinkly eyes.
That's right, I would. That's right.
And I like your silver and black hair, like a reverse Dracula.
Yeah, you like that, like a reverse Dracula. Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you about birthdays as a child. How were they? How were they different?
Traumatic.
Really? Did you not like them? Were you a party kid? Did you enjoy parties? You seem very outgoing.
I'm outgoing, gentleman. I like a bit of fun. But, like, you know, when you're under pressure to have a good time, it feels ever so bleak to me. You know, I can have a wonderful Tuesday morning just in a car park, or car lot in your language. Right. You know, but, like, when people start saying, whoa, it's your birthday, it makes me feel apprehensive.
What do you do in the car lot that's so wonderful? You said you could have a wonderful... Is there a magazine involved? What do you do?
There was a terrible incident with a gentleman. Right. It's called dogging in my country.
Dogging?
Yeah, actually, well, no, perhaps this isn't a territory we should wander into.
No.
Dogging is an English practice where people who scarcely know each other at all meet for kissing and cuddling.
Oh, is it... And kissing and cuddling, and that's pretty much the extent of it?
I'm using a delicate terminology to describe a vicious sex act.
Oh, all right.
It's not for us, Jay.
It's a bit like dustbin and garbage. We say garbage, you say dustbin. It's just a nicer way.
It's a more pleasant and polite.
It is more pleasant. Dustbin sounds better than garbage can.
Yeah.
I give you that.
I should say so.
So what were you like as a child? I mean, were you...
I was much smaller.
Okay, much smaller.
Tiny little man, I was.
I mean, did you get along well with other children? Were you an antisocial child? Were you...
I was very much inhibited by the relentless thoughts that were going on in my mind, and I found it difficult, of course, to, like, I remember, like, I would go to, say, a child's birthday party, a sanctioned occasion for fun, and I'd cause such an awful lot of bother and hullabaloo, I'd be asked to leave.
Really?
I fancied myself an infant John Belushi, but then you wouldn't want John Belushi at a child's party, would you?
No. Well, I mentioned, because we have a picture of you as a child.
Well, I was a bit square that day.
Okay. Now this, is this like a Cub Scout type of thing?
Well, it's precisely that, Jay, yes. It's a Cub Scout, as you can see...
Oh, so you are in Scouts here?
Well, you know, I was not entirely committed to the cause.
Yeah.
I've yet to win a single badge.
Now, I know, see, now here we have merit badges in this country.
We have those in the United Kingdom, but before the merit badge, there must first be merit.
Right. So you didn't get any?
Nothing. I went unrecognised as a cub, as a matter of fact.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I mean, like, if there had been a badge for having little knock knees, I would have been decorated.
Actually, I was somewhat on the same... actually, our scout troop was disbanded by the... What we had done, we had made a dummy of Mr. Bentley, our scout leader, and burned it in effigy in his driveway.
You did Cub Scout voodoo?
Yeah, and the Cub Scout...
Was there a badge for that?
It was Troop 46, and it was dissolved. It was burned. It had never existed.
So in a way, your voodoo worked.
Yeah, it did work. Yes, I might say that. Yeah, yeah. Now, were you a good student as well?
No, on accounts of... I sort of sometimes think that at school they're trying to condition you into being a good citizen rather than giving you any information that might be useful. I've never once required mathematics, except, of course, when you're trying to work out a tip in your country.
Right.
Which is an important part of your culture.
Right.
I just panic now and just throw money at them. Just go, take the money!
Really?
Just don't look at me!
Really?
Yeah, because I panic. I can't bear the idea that someone like a waiter may not like me. I was a waiter myself for many years.
Okay.
Not a very good one, of course.
No, yeah, you don't seem like a lot of hair in the food, it would seem.
Well, I tried to observe hygiene, Jay, where possible.
Well, look, we'll take a break. More with Russell.